Great job. Really good, man. Really good. Now tell me, why is that the official song of Ohio? Is that where you're from, Rick?
Yes, I am from Ohio.
What part?
Near Dayton, Ohio, that part, the southern, southwest
Know
part
it
of Ohio.
well. I've done a lot of road gigs all over the state. I know Dayton. Yeah.
But why it became the state rock song, I'm not really sure. They played it at all the football games, you know, in Columbus, and one thing led to another, and the actual proclamation reads, whereas we don't have much more going on today. We really have, it reads like that, whereas we have nothing really to do, and it really is going to cause no harm to anybody. So what the heck? Let's just pass it as our state rock song.
Nice.
And they did.
Yeah, no,
Very cool.
Matter of fact, it's true. I did stand up at Ohio State years ago, and afterwards they brought me up to watch them. They brought me up to the press box so I could watch them dot the I the way they do with the, you know, the marching band. Yeah. And I read Hang On Sloopy. They played constantly. It's just a song everybody knows. It's great, you know.
We just played a concert there recently, and the mascot, what's his name? Brutus came up on stage while we were playing that song, and he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he's punching us and dancing around and almost knocked me off the stage at one point.
Is it hard to play a song while you're getting punched by a mascot?
It is. It was. It was hard.
Well, you guys, you know, you sound amazing. And you're on the road a lot?
We're out on the road a lot. Now, we're planning a tour next summer, just coincidentally. Well, we're always playing a lot. We're going up to Kalispell, Montana next week to do a big concert up there. I would have got in trouble if I didn't mention that. But the song we played first tonight called Bandana, we're actually planning a big tour next summer called Bandana Fest.
Wow.
And we're going to be like the backup band and back all the other groups on the tour. But we're just putting it together right now, and everybody's very excited about it.
Really?
And,
so
we're looking forward to it.
You, as the headlining band, will also back up the other band.
Yeah, we're going to back up all the other groups. We've got a bunch of headliners in mind.
What a rare thing.
I can't mention them all. I know that Robin Zander from Cheap Trick said that he would like to do it.
That's great.
He's would like to do it if he can. The voice of Ted Nugent, the voice of his name's Derek St. Holmes.
Yeah.
He's going to be part of it for sure. He's going to be out there. But there's some really big names we're talking to right now. And if they said yes for sure already, I'd be glad to tell you who they are. But we're just putting it together right now, so I can't tell you yet.
And now is Doug going to be playing with you for that?
I wish he could. I wish he could.
Oh, yeah.
But he's Edgar Winter's regular guitar player.
Oh, okay.
So
Edgar's still out there rocking, huh? That's great.
Yeah. So we have to get a dispensation from Edgar Winter to get it.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, it's so great that, you know, you guys who've been doing it for so many years are still out there. And the reason you guys are still successful and still sell tickets is the music is still awesome. And I think new generations that are starved for good music love, they go, wow, that sounds great. Well, yeah, it's been sounding great for a long time. Right. You're just discovering it.
Yeah.
And I'm almost jealous of people who hear a lot of these songs for the first time.
Somebody showed me a picture. It was a whole page from Rolling Stone, and it was made up of little postage stamp-sized photos, headshots, filled up a whole page, all postage stamp. And they said, do you know who these people are? And I looked at it, and I didn't recognize any of them. But who they were was the frontman of all the popular bands today.
Right.
And I think the point was that they were trying to make that they're really kind of anonymous people in general. I'm not trying to put them down.
No, I know.
I'm just saying that that's the way it is now. And the good thing about the generation we come from is we made an impact in a way that really can't be done.
Never happen again.
Right. It'll never happen again.
It never happen again. The business is so fragmented now. You're right. It's not that these aren't talented people. It's just hard to be a real rock star these days, you know?
Yeah, but you have made that impression then and now. I mean, now with your song Real American, I mean, can you talk about some of that success?
Real American is an amazing, I mean, we played Hang On Sloopy tonight, and that's from another era. Last time we were here, we played Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, a big song from another era. But Real American is a song I wrote about 30 years ago, and Hulk Hogan found it and made it his theme song. So in some ways, we took it for granted for a bunch of years.
Right.
But then when the World Trade Center came down, the first lines in the song say, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you got to be a man, you can't run and hide. And all of a sudden we said, whoa, we were prophetic here.
It's weird, right?
Where did we come up with that line? And so it took on a new significance to us. And then Hillary, running against Barack, used it as her campaign song. And we went, whoa, check this out. And the next thing you know, Barack unveiled his birth certificate a couple years ago at the correspondence dinner. And guess what song he used behind the birth certificate? Every time that riff came around, his birth certificate would bounce in and out of the screen. And then Newt Gingrich, when he won his campaign little thing in Georgia a couple years ago, he used it again. So all of a sudden, it has become what we originally envisioned it, which is a great song for real Americans wherever they might be. Right. And it has become one of our biggest downloaded songs over the years. Yeah. So it's a good. I mean, in some ways, I went like, I wish we would have played it tonight. But you can't play them all. You can't come back.
Come back. You guys got quite a library to keep coming back.
We will.
And it's, go ahead, John.
Are you still doing producing, too? I mean, I don't know if people realize that you discovered Weird Al.
Yeah, I produced Weird Al's first 6 albums.
Nice.
All of his biggest hits I was part of. I did that Eddie Van Halen type solo on Eat It.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, that was me.
That was
playing.
you?
That was me playing that. And
nice.
as a matter of fact, I'll give you a hint. One of the people we're talking about for the Bandana Fest for next summer, we're trying hard to get him, is David Lee Roth.
Nice.
The Van Halen tour fell through for next summer.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Boy, what is with those guys? They can't get it together.
I think David would love to kind of thumb his nose in Eddie's face and say, guess who I'm going out with next summer?
They've announced more tours and canceled them than anybody.
Incredible.
They just can't get it together. But look, it's your gain and the audience's gain.
Yeah.
If that would be great to see Eddie with you guys.
Yeah, but like Edgar, I produced Edgar's albums. All the albums he had that were platinum or gold, I produced. Any of them that he recorded that weren't platinum or gold, those coincidentally were the ones I didn't produce. Same thing with Johnny. Johnny, his brother. Johnny went to anything he put out that was gold or platinum were coincidentally the albums that I produced.
Do you like producing?
I really enjoy working in the studio. I really enjoy it. I make my own records now and just release them on the web just because I enjoy doing it. So you can go to rickderringer.com and find albums that you can't get anywhere else, just because that's what I like to do.
I'm sure. Amazing. I'm sure. It's an alternative to touring. But I don't know. I love the fact that you guys still creative, still doing it. And I love the fact that you come in here. It's
great.
great.
Band. I got a great band.
You do, man.
Charlie Torres, Ken Mutino, and Doug Rappaport.
Absolutely. Take a bow, guys.
We'll come back and just ask us.
Charlie.
Please.
Charlie, you and Charlie have played together for a quarter of a century, right? I mean, it's
long
been
time, about 30 years.
Wow.
I used to tell everybody each night when I introduce them that we've been playing together for 25 years, but he reminded me recently that I've been saying that for 8 years.
That's fine. Wow. Whatever works. Whatever works on stage.
Charlie, did you play with Jimi Hendrix as well? I mean,
no.
Who played with Jimi?
I was at the wrong time.
Buddy Miles?
Buddy Miles. Kenny and I both played with him for about 6 years.
Oh, no kidding.
The longest standing band that he had. The Buddy Miles Express.
And Kenny plays with Diodato still.
Diodato. 2001 Space Odyssey, the famous 70s song.
Right, sure.
Yeah, he's been his musical director and drummer for, I don't know, a number of years.
Yeah, 12 years.
Was there a crazier decade than the 70s? Was the 70s just out of control?
It was out of control.
I think, it was that link between the...
In a good way.
It was that link between the 60s and 80s, like you had that 70s. And even being a kid, I remember how nuts it was.
I lived here in Manhattan for 26 years.
Yeah.
And I had to move out to stay alive, to remain alive.
New York in the 70s was crazy, right?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, I'm glad you guys lived through it, and I'm glad you're here. Come back anytime. Again, there's no album, but check out that song Bandana wherever you can, and check out these guys.
I'll soon have an album out that is the title of. We're going to put out a whole album.
That called Bandana.
The album will be called Bandana, but even more exciting is the next summer, the Bandana Fest.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to that.
Oh, you're welcome.
And do we find you guys on the internet? Or you got?
Yeah, of course. There's our Facebook pages, and rickderringer.com is always the place to start.
Right. Okay. rickderringer.com. Guys, I couldn't thank you enough. Amazing job. And we'll see you again soon.
Thank you,
I hope so.
Artie.
Thank you, Artie.
guys.
Safe travels. Keep rocking. Rick Derringer,
much.
featuring Rick Derringer Trio with special guest Doug Rappaport. Back after this.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.